Allow me to cordially welcome everyone here to Premier Battle's very first Spaces event, Ethernet. I am your host this evening, the Premier Battle's go-to promo. If you don't know my handsome face, then hopefully you know the logo, Ghast buff. If Trubs is the plug, I am the plastic RJ45 connector at the end of an Ethernet cable. So let me start by giving a genuine thanks to everyone, whether you agreed to battle tonight, liked and reposted the flyer, and especially to Briggsy and Trubs, who've trusted me with the Premier Battles and plug brands to let me siphon off the legitimacy that they've built, leech that I am. So of course we've got to have an event worthy of that branding. Tonight we have 4 battles, each of them are 1 round, each of them have a various time limit, and truthfully I haven't been very strict with anyone because tonight is for a showcase, it's for having fun, so please do follow the hosts, the league, and especially the battlers, and check out their other stuff on YouTube as well. But finally, if you're not familiar with us as Premier Battles, I say us as if I'm actually part of this, me just hosting a space, don't think I'm quite staffed, but sure, I'll take it. We are Premier Battles and we don't miss. We are coming fresh off one of our signature events, Apex. Academy finalist Skoma versus 2022 Academy champion Grazza, No Loose Chat champion Tech versus most improved winner Crow, the meteoric rise of Sean Cray against Elite Pen Frankie Fraser, the very first Premier Battles champion Rivers in a war against veteran among veterans Arc, and in the main event the Premier Battles UK Championship match, 3-year champion Bizzo Bond defending against reigning champion Don't Flop champion Gemini in the first ever champ versus champ title match. All of these battles are available to watch right now on Patreon, patreon.com/Premier Battles. They all dropped within 12 hours of the event ending, as they typically do, because Briggsy is a machine. They will of course be dropping on the Premier Battles YouTube down the line, but if you like what we do, especially if you're one of our international listeners, please do look into subscribing to the Patreon. Should we get into some battles, folks?
Lord Bendtner versus Young Crumpet.
Starting tonight's festivities off, we've got our first and only UK versus UK battle tonight, but I have been assured in writing that this is going to be a classic. These are 2 people I'm a fan of, 2 people I've battled personally, and 2 people I fully trust to grasp the vibes of this event and set the mood with a certified banger of an opener. Hailing from the league that gave us the likes of Maverick, Frost and Milky, we've got Dub Scandal in this space. Introducing first, he has been a reliable hand on the short circuit scene, including putting up paper for a £400 money match with Dojo, which you can watch on YouTube now. He is the heavy metal playing, Warhammer painting, Flo Rogan himself. We've got Lord Bendtner.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I got a proper ring introduction. That's fucking awesome. What's up, everybody? Let's go.
Let's go. And his opponent, no stranger to anyone in the UK battle rap scene. He is a human encyclopedia of battle rap bars and events, the Afterlife MVP, the Barchive champion. We've got Young Crumpet. Crumpet, how are you, sir?
Yo, young fucking Crumpet, been on the lead 9 spark, making big transactions like a gender rights march.
If he talks out a turn even once during this battle, I will cut Crumpet. Like I booked a fight and got a make weight. I'm being serious. I will put a lot of holes in Crumpet and have him looking like his namesake. So fuck kayfabe. You're a worn out gimmick. This is true life. This battle is what would happen if Hogan tried hulking up on Lesnar in a shoot fight. I wish your mum had got her tubes tied. I want to watch you die. Been thinking these dark thoughts all day. Came home and went straight to the booth to compose death. Beethoven, because in his raps, he acts like a bad boy who would stab man. But his voice tells us that there's one time at band camp. So fuck the drug talk. You ain't never sold weed or mescaline, crack or heroin, rapping like some cartel Mexican when the only drugs he's ever held are Rohypnol and Sertraline. See, like Bradley Noel, you front sublime to the world, but inside you're glum as fuck. And that's why date rape and depression are the perfect things that sum you up. So talk about the guns you bust. Dumb as fuck. He wants us to think the kid is rambunctious, but we know full well he's the type of cunt who describes his lunch as scrumdiddly-umptious. So come with the punches. Yeah, it's true you smooth at writing, but all you do is lying, and the real power in these punches is the truth behind them. You are a fugazi, Crumpet, and bro, I hate it. The way you take the negative stereotypes of black culture and appropriate it, you are a culture vulture who feeds on tragedy, a meme, a parody, a weak analogy, a lack of self-awareness, sorely in need of clarity. You are a cunt, Crumpet, and you're lucky no one checks you. You get used because you're useful, but no one here respects you. When's the last time someone texts you to text? When's the last time someone texts you to check that you're okay? To ask you how's it going, or to prep you for your day just to set you on your way? The answer's never. No one ever sent a message that weren't, has this bar been said before, and do I need to edit? You are nothing but convenience, a means to an end. No one ever hit your phone up just to speak to their friend. Don't believe me? Check the resumes. We both battled Ghast, but the difference is vast. I'll show. Because for me, he took an 8-hour round trip to an event that was cancelled because we were the only two rappers on the card to go. For you, he got dressed up as a clown on Afterlife because he can't say no. You get looks you don't deserve, and it's not off your rapping. You're the victim of circumstance, and I'm the consequence of your action. Because you are chronically online with hot takes, making the hardest statements. And you ain't even a blue tick, bitch. Why are you farming engagements? It's because you're a leech for battle rap, trying to big up yourself on it. And that's why none of the fake takes have ever felt honest. Soon as someone claps back, you log off and claim that mental health bollocks. And how can we take your opinion serious when you did a bottom tier list and never put yourself on it? And then you deleted it. You elitist bitch, piece of shit. You see why I'm stressed? The world deserves to know that you think you are better than dialect. Beyond that, the list was great. Shit was super. But for what it's worth, you're also worse than Deviant Tidal, Blunt Ted, and Cooper. That's 4 of your bottom 5. Who's the worst? I can settle it, dude, because you had Magic Mike at number 1, and he is much better than you. But it's all love, Crumpet. It's all love. Had to stop the punchlines because sometimes it hits hardest when it's home truths. They call you Rain Man for a reason, and this space is just you farting in the phone booth. There's Bendtner.
My mum hit me up yesterday to check on me, so that round's dead, and it's trash. Yo, Bendtner, you've been my boy for over 7 years, so I want you to know this. I didn't put you in my bottom top 50 list, because even though you're shit, God love you and hope that doesn't go unnoticed. You were even there for me both times when I was going through all that phone shit. But researching for you made me watch a Quicksilver and an Usty Ballad, so fuck all that. The Chrome Lift. Now, big guy with me. I'll aim low and wait, and if it runs, I'll put him in a killer submission, and it ain't Ocean Gate. And then I'll knock him out with one arm, because I'm the man with the left, leaving him quite damaged. It's sign language. I'm raising hands to the death. And I didn't want to do this, but you're my brother, so I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. Because you're the next victim. It's neck kissing. I got the doohickey for sucker. See, they talk about X's and O's, and I don't know if it's true, but you got an X on your ring finger, I'll put an O in it too. Load it and shoot after smoking your boots. Lift up a beam at Mr. McSween and put your folks in the news. And now grab another big gun, reload and hold the eagle on the beam like a totem pole. Motherfucker thought you could do drive-bys better than me. Pussy, know you roll. I've made a whole living off chasing cars. It ain't Snow Patrol. See, this a real-life more than fact sort of rapper. Our home base is how we go on ahead and pick a house like the sorting hat. So fuck around with me and an errand for you. You're a bitch who thinks he's a man like gender dysphoria. See, our life, parallel universe. While you were being a good dad to 3 kids, I was ending fights in the streets to keep control. While you were inside rocking your baby in your arms to rest, I was outside putting people in sleep holes. And to be you, I didn't even need to rack arms. To be you, I don't even need to wrap up blasting a big weapon, snapping your 57 how got fit bits on the side like after a gym session. But best believe on side you even get a match section. Brown and the white girl got a kick to it. Bend it like Beckham. Because your boy said this would be a Frio body. Can I beat bro? Probably. And it's funny because people say I'm the one who looks like a blind Keanu Reeves with the coat and the sunglasses, but you're the one who looks like a Neo Nazi bother to hear that. Yo, fuck that. You beat leadership 8 years ago, thought that you go far. Since then, you've lost Echo, Wavy, Major, JD, Fuse, Joe, Ghast, nearly 20-some fouls, only 2 dope bars. So give it up, because the writing's on the wall, and it's a shout like Bruce Rodar. And you say you're dub, but you're not dub. Now you're just part of that TKP Frost LE3 JD crop who think they be hot till DH turns round like let me see, maybe not. To put another way, while you were in the beer garden spitting some boring dumb shit, I was cutting lines in the palm like the law of some bridge. So what the fuck makes you think you want to war with Crumpet? Because if you want to win this battle, you have to bring more than gun clips. Because while you were with your kids in Sunday school with whole Class A men, I was round the corner copying out work from some Class A men. Go on, you 38 Magnum with a Class A man, you better hope all your short circuit bitches say that prayers for you. You're all Class A men. And that's round 1 over, so it makes you want to fight Condo Rain Man. Counted cards of have both the night on.
Angie versus AnkyDamz.
When I started planning Ethernet, yes, a big part of this was meant to be networking and exposure for our scene and the global scene, but another crucial component is development, because obviously as cool as it is having a card headlined by 2 of the greatest ever in their respective nations, the goal is just as much to take new battlers and give them some experience and a chance to keep the pen sharp, maybe get them a couple extra supporters before they step onto the Premier Battle stage with people in the room. Now these next 2 are practically brand newcomers to our scene, including one making their debut, so I want a lot of support both during and after, and of course I want to thank both of you for allowing Ethernet to be the development platform that I wanted it to be. Introducing first, one of the most passionate fans of the UK and the Irish battle rap scene, bar none, someone who has been chomping at the bit for a challenge, if only most of her opponents didn't keep flopping. I am delighted to have her here. Please welcome Ireland's own, it's Angie. How are you doing?
What's happening? He's with me. I can't wait for this, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for
and
being
Anky,
part of
you're
it.
in.
Absolutely.
You're in for a long 3 minutes. That's all I'm going to say.
Excellent. And her opponent, a new face to the battle scene. Unfortunately, circumstances did mean that his battle last month had to be postponed, but it puts me in the exciting position as host where I get to say, making his Premier Battles debut, we've got AnkyDamz. How are you doing?
Yo. Wait, can you still hear me?
Yep, still.
Hello,
here.
test. Okay, cool.
I'm
AnkyDamz, Stonebridge Park, shout out Ghast buff. Hold tight everyone in the spaces. Free Sudan, Congo, and Palestine. Rest in peace, Pat Stay, Bender, XL, and Mac the Captain. Let's go. I'll address these letters first, dear W. I'm sorry I cancelled on both our debuts. Leaving the house after racist riots from earlier that week didn't seem wise. Commuting through London didn't feel hype. We rescheduled to clash at Skate, so now I get to murk Ang instead. Bin those bars about Bindies, else have a target, point down to your forehead. When multisyllabics become instinctual, potentials overlooked in single syllables, signs in all manners and sizes, colors, shapes, and prizes. To be a key, you must first unlock. For you to be fire, you must first learn to be rock. To prep for Angie initially, I went to bed at 3 p.m. specifically, clocked in 9 hours of sleep and arose at midnight like a gardener's dream. With my sleep sched wrecked for the next few weeks, I sat to write for Angie, with euphoria blasting, attuned to AM like Midoriya sampling, the heir to a power that gets stronger each generation. But IDK, which genes you're drip with, Angie lays at the bottom of the card again, yet your bard's not filler and you've rapped on stage. We all know you have drive, so why aren't you getting pushed more plates? You'll lose into just like a fool's mate. Because when I play chess, I place every piece horizontal, then I tuck them in clean, kiss the rooks on their forehead, read a story to the queen, ban the king and his bishops. They were caught leering at pawns, and now we know for sure that everyone else left will get a good night's sleep. I'm trying to push 90. You're trying to teach. I stress there's tests in each place we step. We get helping hands instead of change to stares. I'm not ungrateful, but how are we supposed to get pushed far when someone else has to hold the venue doors just so we can get in? I'm putting the art in earth like an earthbender. Fuck sky and water, you'll get slain in Fireland. When Snoop Dogg changed to Snoop Lion, you pissed your pants. And you got a dog called Fox. What the fox up with that? Time.
So Ghast floated this idea. I thought it was a vibe. Thought I'd throw my name in, stay consistent, and at least try. You said you got AnkyDamz, a tryout. Well, I'm going to turn the start of their career into the end of their lives. On a promo call, you said you would destroy me. I beg you stop talking. When you got my name, you should have moved with caution. People are saying it's their first battle, Angie. Go easy. Nah, fuck that, because I'm going all in. Taking me, you must like a challenge. Taking me, you must like a challenge. First battle, you're meant to find your feet, well, I'll leave you knocked off balance. Now I know, for your first battle, you did mountains of prep, and every bar you wrote was like a rep, and 15 of those add up to a set. But when it comes to performance, we haven't seen you flex that muscle yet. Now I know we've got different journeys, but we've got similar starts though. Both debuts declared a no-show, and while that can be annoying and prep can seem like a waste of time, you happily kept those bars to yourself and sat on the side. Whereas me, I got no-show twice and still got up and spat mine. Like, people barely know who you are, and plus they've heard nothing. So you getting recognition, that'll be a long time coming. Me, I'm known from Dublin to London just by a click of a button. And you're a theatre and drama student, or graduate I should say, so you're used to putting on dramas and plays, but in this scene we've yet to see you command the stage, and this is your chance. 5 minutes on a Twitter space. You can't rely on your performance skills, just the words that you say, and I'm so glad you can't see the disappointment written all over my face. Now I know the two are kind of similar. You learn the lines to say, repeat them in your brain, and then when people leave the theatre and people leave here today, nobody's going to remember a word that you say. In drama school, you were taught to make people laugh. That must have been such an effort, because being an Irish girl, that's something I naturally have. See, in this scene, I'm the main protagonist, and you belong in the background, so you getting a glimpse of this limelight. I'm not having it. Now, both of us have CP. That's not a mystery, something that everybody knows. So I'm not coming... Sorry, I'm not coming in here swinging with... I'm going to run that back. So, we both have CP. That's something that everyone knows. So I'm not coming in here swinging with disability jokes. Now, I get it. Sometimes I mightn't have the cleanest flow, but you'll never see me choke. For a debut, I'd expect a few stumbles, but for you, that's just how living with CP goes. On the run up to this, you were acting all calm and collected. Those are the traits that they were displaying. You think you're amazing. Big ego, well, I'll leave that. Well, I'll be the reason that that's deflating. See, you're buzzing you started. You're buzzing you started. I'm gonna make you wish that you never did, because we all took a unanimous decision. That's your shit. Ask me, Ghast, or even Dave Williams' kid. Now I know that we all thought, but now I know that we all thought that video was mad funny. They say kids can read you like a book. Sometimes they're wrong, but he was bang on the money. He was he sorry. He was bang on the money. And I followed you on Insta, hoping you'd post something online. Because I was stressed due to your low digital footprint, I thought I'd have nothing to write. I was told to look a bit harder, so I took that advice. I searched your name on YouTube and thought, Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. 8 minutes of my life I can't get back, and I can't unsee it. If your comedy sets were part of a Try Not to Laugh compilation, I'd have completed it. And I'm the easiest person in the world to make laugh. But when I think of your jokes, I don't giggle. I just get unwanted fucking flashbacks. And in one of your jokes, you joked about taking drugs. Now, I've heard some of them can be fun, and some can alter your personality. But before you alter your personality, you actually need one. For you, it might be stimulating. For us, you'd be entertaining. Looks ain't the be all and end all. You'll understand them when they start fading. See, I'm not actively hating. I'm just saying, if you get given a drug, I'd strongly advise that you take it. See, we were chilling at Apex, and I was vibing with it. I had your back in that room, and now I'm sticking a knife in it. Now you can call me Two-Faced, and I'm hoping to have more battles coming up. And I've been told to kill them, but tonight you can take that statement in two ways. See, I'm Battle Rap's poster girl, meant to be sharing sweetness and light. But now we all know that the internet has a dark side, and you are the worst bottom tier. You can't get any worse, or you can't get any better. Battle Rap is a welcoming community where unique individuals come together. You're a battle rapper / comedian, right? Well, fuck stereotypes. You can't put me in a box. I'm a teacher, rapper, gym head. I just do whatever. But tonight, it's my job to put your corpse in a box. That's a funeral director. Like a funeral director. And you're lucky this ain't over a screen, boss, because now you've got your wires crossed. When I'm on form, I'm something you can't handle. It's your birthday in a few days, right? Well, I'll give you a whole different meaning to lighting the candle. Like I said, you're lucky that this ain't face to face, because when these punches connect, you'll be chilling in outer space. You'll be chilling in outer space. For you, this is just entertaining. For me, this is short circuit training. So when my name goes up in fluorescent lights, your names will have already left their minds. So I'm on a killing spree. So which one of you lot is next in line? 1.
Fox versus Lockhart.
We've had UK versus UK. We've had UK versus Ireland. Let's send the internet digital superhighway a little further out. It's time for UK versus US. We knew we had to do this because, as we've seen from the meteoric rise of the likes of Oppa and Eunice, there are some fire Spaces battlers. Matter of fact, if you'd like to see Oppa and Eunice on Premier Battles, Oppa has just had his debut for Prem in Ireland against Maverick. This battle just dropped on the Premier Battles YouTube channel, so please do watch that. Eunice, on the other hand, will be making his UK debut for PB against Nigeria's own, he's here in the speakers, Slimbuck, later on this year in October for the Plug 5 in London, which by the way is very much aiming to be card of the year. I know full well we've got a sizable group of Nigerian battle rap fans listening in tonight for our main event, and don't worry, you'll be hearing more from the man himself, Slimbuck, soon. But the point remains, if we were going to get Ethernet off the ground with a kickstart in style, we needed to have someone who is tried and tested in online battling, someone eager for an international, someone I wanted to introduce to a UK audience in a way that doesn't involve flight and hotel costs. You can watch this man on YouTube looking dapper as hell in a battle against Chilla Jones, but I know him as a Spaces veteran. Please welcome to Premier Battles, we've got Lockhart. How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How do I sound?
You sound good, man. Sound good.
Hey, I appreciate it. No muzzle, rook shit. Salute to Premier. Go peep my battle with Chilla Jones. Go peep my battle with Professor X. It just dropped on Wartown Battles. Thank y'all for having me.
And keep an eye out for the Rooks as well, because they are a dangerous group, especially in Spaces, and I'm looking forward to them continuing to have a great year. And his opponent, someone we are very fond of in the Premier Battles umbrella, someone we've been eager to see really sink his teeth in and be the killer we know he can be, one of the scene's most active and prolific faces, having had multiple international battles such as CJA and Alias the Addict. We've put him in an ideal situation: no travel, no memorization required, from the warmth and comfort of his own couch. I am dragging this introduction out in case he's still writing as I speak. It's Mr. Never Lost, it's Frost.
Never lost. What are we saying, people? We good? Yo, I'm just here to tell the promoters, you want someone killed? I just need a call. You've been watching me lately. You see that I don't seem like me at all. Mad love to my people. They've seen me rise and they've seen me fall. Now I'm making background for the scene and doing something special with this space, like a feature wall. But I was about to take flight, then they cancelled the plane. Put myself through a whole lot of shit like Andy Dufresne. Frost been slipping. But don't think for a second my standards have changed, because once he clean up, problem solved. Sound like Goodwill Hunting being badly explained. Don't let a couple bad performances confuse you. I am not the one. Frost been cold since before Hot begun. I'll catch him at the Walmart as he shop for guns. Cashier, ring this up. Drop the funds. It might cost a lung. Or I'll turn up at his job and hit up everyone he worked with like a sponsored run, bruv. Eat my dust. Get him split down the middle like an even cut. Nah, it's so one-sided we won't need a judge. Be easy. Keep it shut. Frost gets his hand on the metal, freeze it stuck. Leave shells all over the park like an Easter hunt, bruh. I leave him broken. He like, bro, can you save me? Don't make me laugh. I'll pull him limb from limb until he's separate in half. I accepted this blind. Send any name I'll take apart. Because I can break a lock and I know how to break a heart. But I break hearts, you break mirrors. Look like Pixar drew Shane Gillis. Heard he got a movement behind him. Yeah, me too. With your fat, sweaty face looking beetroot. Have you ever looked at your face in a teaspoon? Blood, you are so lucky we can't see you. You look like you weren't ready when someone slammed on the brakes. That's why he's active in Spaces, because his actual face is moon-shaped. But true say he can handle the basics, even landed some names and some stages. You get big views now. The man getting famous. No. Turns out nobody cares. He gets loves in a venue, but nobody shares. Because you are as template as it gets. You played your hand, it looks the same as the rest. Punchline, but the setup don't make any sense. There's no cadence, he's stressed. Simple lines, he can't take them to lengths. Them reactions must have inflated his head. He thinks he cracked it, but his formula failed in the test. There's rapping, then there's rapping. He don't understand, let me explain it with meth. Think of Jesse Pinkman. He was already making some meth. Then Walter White came along and he made him a chef. You see, there's making some meth and then there's making some meth, bruv. If you don't get it, his image is trash. This is a space battle, so I ain't gonna win this with swag. Soon as I accepted the mission from Ghast, knew it's a different set of tools I had to pick from the bag. There's no no's and there's no notes. Hear what I leave in the spaces like you listen to jazz. Are you kidding me? But you sound like a kid. Grow up. You're in the military. Might have been to war before, but trust me, this some different beef. Advanced weapons. I got these for warring. Lock, heed my warning. Cease the talking, or it's grief and people mourning. Doctor in theatre. And boy, it better be a miracle that he's performing. But he's the New England champion of the year. I'm ending his spree. You don't know what he's about to get. Just buy his mother some chocolates and send them from me. He get a box in the face with my front door key. Box in the face with my back door key. Shout out JME. Sound like any red pill guy that I've ever seen. The shitty lock get opened up by every key. But fuck New England. I'm from proper England. United States copy off the kingdom. So go and tell me how I'll be speaking German. Spill the tea on how you beat the British whilst he's speaking English. Shout out everyone that tapped in. That's an easy finish.
All right. Good shit, Frost. Ghast, I know you got a sense of humor. But this shit right here is heinous, dog. This dude really went, I already watched Lockhart chilled. And that's exactly why I gave him Frost. I said you look like the British red flag if he lived in a meth lab. The shit's great. I get to body a British weirdo and miss the jet lag. We got Lockhart versus you don't have an excuse to choke. And if you do tonight, then you need to quit. But you know, I came into this battle with an open mind. And after this headshot, you're going to leave with it. Piece of shit. After this battle, you're going to hate me, son. Because I'm about to hit Frost in the head. And watch everything below his brain freeze up. Ironic, I'll have Frost in a garbage bag for being sort of hot trash. The sub-zeroed in to kill this bitch Frost. Like Mortal Kombat. You even battling me is foolishness. The shit that I copped is ice cold. I gotta hold it at 90 degrees just to shoot the shit. And I will pistol whip Frost so many times that my gun will get its own cooling kit. Bitch, who are you? You're conversing with an animal. Zaboomafoo. Hit Frost with the heat and turn this dude to do. Make the arm stretch like Elastigirl when I maneuver through. And I'ma slide on Frost like Frozone. Honey, where is my super suit? Enough of the name flips. You finna die in these verses. Get close to God. Pray your heart's on the right side. Citus and verses. Shitty battle rap setup. The 9 will be bursting. I show no regards. This is the only time you'll be chirping because they put the battery in your back. Smoke alarm. Try me with the military bars. Guns will be on display for acting so bizarre. You have physical damage. I have rifles I shoot. Either way, we're both showing scars. Me and Premier go together like Scotch whiskey and smoke cigars because they know I'll light up your deer at the end of a stick. Patronus charm. I watched your battle with Red Wolf because Ghast told me that you get lots of hype. You are fucking terrible. The only way you're in the trenches and also in my class is if it's Columbine. So go ahead. Tell jokes and all those shitty puns you're finna write. But someone better tell dude it's over. Supernova. That shit got old as fuck and now son is finna die. I got multiple ways to kill you. You can see the Matic pop, apartment exit. This shit got a kick and you gonna see the ladder drop. Someone tell this man I grip a Matic and airbit it bitches. The clip longer than anti-disestablishmentarianism. I even got my bitch whipping with an arm. Samus suit. That means you better watch your tone if you try sleeping. Cannon booth. Keep it 100. I spin on his peach with a mask on. Crash Bandicoot. Cannon shoot. He's panicking. He eats panic fruit. Bro, you got too much filler in your lines. The style that you're punching with is too slow. You know the best way to make a long story short? You put a hyphen and a number on a tombstone. Everyone's like, you wouldn't work on my block. That type of angle is never held up. I can sell serving in the military. Do you really think that I can't sell drugs? See, I tell my mother all the time, I'll never go back to my old ways because I know every time they said the block was hot, it could turn into a cold case. Even if the fiends didn't have it, I made sure that they did. So my word and my work would always hold weight. Fuck whoever said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because clearly they never sold base. Now I'm gonna give you some advice, dog. Don't choke and don't stumble. I just broke your fucking back over my knee, and I made broke them ends meet like a broke couple. And if you ain't part of my team, fuck you and yo hustle. I just got them barking on you, bitch. No muzzle. Rook shit.
Anything you want to give a shout out, bro? Any home leagues, any recent battle drops you want to go shout out? Any other rooks you want people to follow? It's your platform, bro.
I want people to follow all the rooks. I want them to follow Glowman, Snowman, Seto, Homeschool, Twice, DJ, Loco, Man, we got all the freaking rooks in here right now. That should tell you right there how much they support and everything like that. They are like the greatest teammates in the world. My guy, Desi Baker, just won the tournament on iBattle not too long ago. He is an absolute fire space battler as well, bro. Salute to Takeover Battle League. Salute to Wartown Battles. Salute to King of the Five. I see OG Spaces in here. Salute to everybody that pulled up to show up, man. Like, great battle, Frost. Great battle.
Quill versus Queen Moda.
We're about to get into our main event of the evening, and I am genuinely so excited to be in a position to allow a battle like this to even happen. So, I'm going to tell a story that a lot of you listening here are already familiar with, one of the heads of the Hydra himself, about a guy by the name of Slim Buck. He is a Nigerian battle rapper who moved to the UK last year and decided that he was going to decorate his new home with everyone's heads. Slim Buck has been a beast, and as already mentioned, will be facing US Wonder Kid Eunice at the Plug 5 in London. Get your tickets if you are able to attend. But what also came with Slim Buck's incredible performances was a huge fan base of African battle rap fans who were passionate, but also positive and willing to give Slim's opponents a shot and watch their other battles. You guys listening, you are loyal and you are terrifying. If you ever have an enemy and you want them to disappear, steal their phone and tweet Slim Buck is mid, your problem is solved, they will not survive the night. But I knew that was the energy that I wanted for Ethernet. I wanted those fans being as excited for our talent, and I wanted to introduce people who also brought new fans, new energy, just as Slim Buck himself did. We've wanted more Nigerian battlers, we've wanted more female battlers, and frankly, I don't feel qualified to introduce our first main eventer. So if I could please have Mr. Slim Buck himself, thank you so much for helping me to arrange this. I hope if future Ethernets happen, we'll absolutely be getting more Nigerian African talent on here. I've been given a list of names, and trust me, I intend on getting everyone on that list up here at some point. But Slim Buck, if I could please have you introduce our other main eventer.
I might not be as fluent as as Ghast, man. Shout out to you. Yo, this is I don't call her a female battle rapper, but still one of the best African female battle rappers, but still one of the best to do it, no matter the gender. Shout out to Queen motherfucking Moda. You're welcome to the spaces. Let's go.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate everyone. Thank you so much, Premier Battle Rap League. Thank you for having me here. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Thank you, What's Rap League. Armada is in the building. Battle Rap Africa. Everybody right here. I really appreciate everyone. Shout out to Quill too. Nice to have you here too.
And speaking of, her opponent, he is a man who needs no introduction, so of course he's getting a long introduction like everybody else. A UK battle rap veteran, 2023 captain of Mandrill Mob, former Don't Flop UK champion, Don't Flop world champion, fresh off a battle with Hollow the Don in Germany, but if you ask him to introduce himself, he will tell you he is UK's finest. It's an honour to say tonight's Ethernet is main evented by Quill. Thank you for being here.
No, thank you, man. You've been amazing tonight, Gasbach, bruv. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, big up Queen Mother, long live Pat Stay. I'm kind of nervous about this, but yeah, let's have some fun, man. So I got declined when I was spending too hard in retail. Must be when I received an error regarding my debit card email. I rang the number at the bottom regarding I need help. Ring, ring. She sound like phone jacker. I said for my credit card details. Man, I get easily charmed by these females. Jokes aside, this the national anthem. There won't be peace anymore. I'll change my tune. Hand on heart. They won't mention Queen anymore. The fact that they rate you is shady. You ain't never say nothing crazy. You about to turn ghost. I'm breaking the mold like the clay that Demi Moore was making with Swayze. I ain't gonna fake it for the sake of a lady. I can't get on board with mother's shit, boy. I don't care if they alienate me. In space is about to leave Earth. She wanna carry my babies and give birth. I told her this the only time that I'm giving you a shot. Plus I'm the guy that pulled out on my verse. So come tell me, what chance have you got? Bitch, I got a job for you in London. Come meet me in Soho. I'm waiting for her to hit the corner, like the DVD logo. She get naked when we alone, ho. Wanna have sex all the time, dual pistols. I told her if you don't cover up, get shot with these weapons of mine. Now put on your clothes and don't step out of line. Hugo Boss, I was dressed to kill and I made her dress to the nines. You getting cooked online, gambling with your life like Timberlake in time. The way I look on your resume is way different than you look on mine. I just battled Hollow, a pioneer. So look at it from my point of view. I'm trying to have a quiet year. Still making a lot more noise than you, but it's cool. Sitting there, Being a fan on the couch, raised by a single parent. At 15, I'm telling her I'ma handle this now. So of course I'ma take care of mother. I've been the man of the house, you fake bitch. You got more filler in your lips than I have in my rounds. Boy, my pen's off the scale, like a collagen. She got coffin nails. I'm here to put the nails in a coffin. Fail's not an option. Hulk smash. My punches are groundbreaking. When I have her dropping tears, it'll mess up a whole foundation. Before the makeup, that's rough. After the makeup, gas buff. Any man tell you you're hot, then they're liar. Your hair's wire. Bitch cook gel off in the air fryer. Get put in the boot next to the spare tire. Body in the ground and spirit ascend higher. Rude boy was meant to battle on his card, and it would have been sick too. But Usti pulled out. Man, what a dick move. This does nothing for me. You ain't got to hear through the grapevine. I'm sidestepping. Her legs are like lies. That's not something that I'm spreading. I'd rather trust Shocks the Rebel to be the ring bearer at my wedding. But I might let you give me a hand job till she injures both wrists like Emma Raducanu. No, you're not safe. I got Nigerian gunners like Saka and Kanu. So let's face the facts. This a Wolby to JJ Okocha. Now I know you can relate to that. Looking like Mikel John Obi. One Kenobi. She get that laser treatment. You can tell from her facial features that age is creeping. Now this bitch got a stone face like Lady Tsunade when she became the Hokage. Look, I said the titles don't have to stay in the UK. We can progress it even further. I'll beat you to death with Gemini's belt and ring, and he can be an accessory to murder. Look, I'll combine UFC moves and give you a naked armbar. We ain't got to address the beef. Like Lady God, yo, we can preserve it like sodium nitrate. If it wasn't for the spaces, Quill would have been out of your price range. So just make sure there's respect when you're mentioning my name. Listen, I'm all aboard with you jumping onto my hype train, but I'm Joey if you're trying to take food off of my plate. I'm trying to help the African scene so you can have a life change by putting Queen on the big stage. I'm Freddie at Live Aid. You the type of skank to give me a migraine. I'll choke you in 69 next time you look at me sideways. I tell her keep coming, like she reversing out of a tight space. She sleep with a 9 under a pillow and she can set it to vibrate. I ain't even trying, and this is you in your prime shape. So fuck females getting paid, the females getting paid. I'm spitting so much fire, it's stupid. Wait, hold on, my phone bugging. Temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before I can use it. Lucky for you, I can still make emergency calls, so let me cool off. Talk about how you've fallen off. Now you're in fraud watch. Ghast help this confined spaces, so now I'ma put her in a small box. I was writing a bar about King of Queens, and then I was gonna segue into Mall Cop. So check the analogy I wrote. In the marriage, I'm them both, because James's job is to deliver, plus I'm carrying the show. Opening doors for you, so chivalry ain't dead. Out of respect, when you get laid to rest, I'll bury you facing west. But keep your respect, I don't need that. The receipts are there, I bought a fucking league back. The reason Don't Flop could bring Luna C back. The reason there was a champ versus champ when the scene was telling me they didn't need that. So now I sit back and watch it in all its glory. I might not be the main character, but it's still my story. You know what they say, pressure makes diamonds. Well, I'ma stay shining, I will always be a champ. I am UK's finest. In around one, and I'm feeling hella strong. I ain't going anywhere. Summer bod gang, put the kettle on, let's get it.
Queen versus Quill. They tell me fight better than your past. Don't pen light, or Quill will write you as a feather in his cap. We both have aggression in the ring. And this African do break men who think they could box her, but like Anthony Joshua, you're put a Nigerian face on a UK champ. It's a new day, man. One that could be your very last, so best be cautious. It gets really dark over here with the beef. And I've been braving every war since. It's nothing to put the switch to white meat. I'm making healthy choices. Calm the noise, bitch. You used to be him. We only let it fly then. Thinking you were such a killer, you made yourself a target for Gemini, man. All that fame overseas. Watch the wave when you engaged your rival. How is your wave all the rage, but you couldn't maintain the title? Ego high as the Eiffel, but got humbled and it was terminal. After picking on newbies like sheep, retract your claws, bitch. I'm a different animal. All your fights as a big bad wolf were in the past. I'm not impressed, fool. I will skin you alive, but you already died, and I don't care what tricks the dead pull. So watch who you step to, because somewhere in your brain has to be scrambled or you're lost. It will be bald heads if I bring the arm through. Get a handle on your thoughts. They say Quill is out of his mind. Word. That's why I'm right for this. With the kill, I go Nova. Yes, blood, I'm your psychosis. Kids gone wild don't survive these beatings. This bird shit won't fly, cause mother knows how to clip wings. When the heat rings, your goose is cooked. All it takes is one peel. Carve you up, pull your insides out, crack your head and let your tops feel. They say the pen mightier than the sword. I got other blades that work still. I dare this old tool to try and ruffle feathers, cause bitch, I know how to cut quills. Have this bum killed. I don't care how your fame took flight. I won't be looked down on by a nerd like you. To be honest, if not for this battle, you will not be one of the birds I view. Now the scope on you. You get one out the chamber. It's no secret. Slither in and get cancelled out. Silencer on the tummy. Riddle you with bullets. The gun spitting like a partial mouth. I give no flying fox. He gets destroyed by something fierce, and no attempts to heal will stop him from dropping tears. Body parts everywhere. Concealing this crime will be very hard to do. I mean, y'all will see pieces stuck to shells like barnacles. I'm radical. More straps than bras, bitch, I can handle you. I dare you to lose your shit, because we've all seen you go wild. Them famous flips will have Moda reaching out like your Simone Biles. I'm sick of your old style. Your writing is not that special. Getting books don't mean you sound great, friend. It will be historical how I'll bring the end of Quill like the fountain pen. Tough break, man. You landed in hot water. You're getting bagged, sugar. I will milk this all for free. It will be RIP shirts for your loved ones, friends and family, all from me. Like I'm serving one of UK's favorite beverages. I'll make everyone cup of tea. No stopping me. I'll do James bad. He'll be unrecognizable. I'll do James bad. He'll be unrecognizable by those who freaking doubted. So much that when they open the box Jameson, folks will start to drink about it. Quit the nonsense. If you're aiming to be king, well, class is in session if you must know what it all means. You're like Prince Charles. I am queen and mother. You learn royalty from me. Time.
Thank you, man.
It'll be an honor. I'm so happy. Thank you so much,
and
guys.
big love to everyone that's tuned in, man. I know there's everyone from all different countries in here. So if you've tuned in tonight, man, big respect to everyone, man.
Queen, anything you'd like to plug while you've got the floor?
Oh, yes. I'd like to say a big thank you to Premier Battle Rap League for this opportunity. I want to thank my African brothers and sisters in the building. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, guys. Both you're amazing. Thank you. You've been supportive from the get-go. Quill, I have to say, we had a conversation in the DMs and we said, let's make it a classic, and we eventually did this. I'm grateful to God for everything. So yes, I look forward to being here again, and by God's grace, over there in person. Yeah. Amada in the building. Thank you guys for being here.
Please do follow Premier Battles. As I say, patreon.com/Premier Battles. Apex, a colossal event, has just happened this past weekend, and every battle is viewable in incredible footage filmed by our own photo boy and the legendary Body Bagnall. And of course, if you want to see the next big event in person, we will be hosting the Plug 5 in London. Main evented, Rum, Nitty and Jazz the Rapper in a 2v2, opponents to be announced. I would absolutely leak it if I knew. Haha, no I wouldn't. Please don't fire me. But also, locally, if you want to see us in Manchester, we will be running September 21st. I will be battling Caveman, main evented by US's Red Wolf against Scotland's Mackenzie. Please do keep an eye out on those. As said, pretty much as soon as the final syllable of the final battle has ended, Briggsy will already have it on Patreon anyway. But sincerely, thank you to everyone who's been here. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you for the support. Hopefully we'll get to do this again, and I hope to introduce more talent to the UK scene and more UK talent to the global scene. Everybody here has delivered. I'm so grateful to all of you. And I do believe we'll wrap up. I can't say thank you enough. I'm going to repeat myself religiously. But again, thank you guys. This has been Ethernet. I've been Ghast for Premier Battles, and thank you for being here. Peace.